We are live and in charge, baby. Setting the tripod up here. Get this thing situated. Do 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 do. Look what we got. Look what we got, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Okay, let's do a little snap magic. Gonna do a little bit of this. As you can see, we have something from AIG. Sorry, IAG. IAG Performance, huh? Maybe the little hint right on the box there. What might that be? Well, yes, indeed it is. It is the air oil separator from AIG, IAG, forever IAG. This one is compatible with the 06, 07 WRX, 04, 07 STI, 04, 08 FXT. I'll link it down below for those interested. Here's the part number for your application. I've been needing to get one of these for years and years and years, probably like 10, 12 years now. And I finally pulled the trigger and I just purchased one. I just said, screw it. That's what credit cards are for, right? Just charge it up, worry about it later. So these things aren't cheap. These are pretty pricey. You're looking upwards of maybe $400 or so. Yeah, I didn't cheap out on this one. I know this is very good quality. Well, a lot of good reviews on this model, this brand. So it's a very reputable brand in the Subaru community. So I didn't have any issue paying the big money for a good quality product. So with that being said, let's pop this back open. As you can see, I did open it already. I just couldn't control my excitement when I got it. So I just had to pop it open, take a peek in there. So now we're gonna do an unofficial unboxing again. And we'll show you guys what we got in here. Okay, let's get into it. I actually opened it the first time and it was actually upside down, so I felt kind of dumb. Anyways, I know your suspense is building. I'm basically just as excited as I was the first time opening it. So let's just go ahead and cut right into this. Good old trusty pair of purple scissors. Does the job. Flapper open. What do we got? What do we got? So if you guys order this, this is what to expect. Congratulations, you just ordered a box of packing paper. Ha ha ha. All jokes aside, here we go. Boom! Everything comes nicely tucked in there, nicely nested for the journey from, I don't know, East Coast all the way to California. Cool little sticker right there. Makes it worth it already. Don't try me, I'm IAG build. I don't necessarily want that on my window. So, where do we start? Where do we start? I guess we got lots of hoses here. Lots of hoses. So I guess I can kind of just lay everything out. Just gonna give you a rough look at what I'm looking at, what I'm unboxing here. For anybody who's possibly thinking about ordering this kit, let me order it first and show you how it goes for me. Maybe you guys can decide if it's the right kit for you or not. The real testament to this is going to be the install, of course. So a lot of hose I got. Basically, of course, I'm saving the best for last. You even have some, what is it called? Let's just read this. What does it say? It says, heat sleeve. 10 and 11 are your heat sleeves. 10 and 11, 10 and 11, 10. Oh, and 11. I guess the heat sleeves, they don't really show up on my black and white print. So basically, these are the heat sleeves for 2 sections of hoses. So there's those, which will come in handy, which are very important. What everybody wants to see and what I was most interested in looking at is the air oil separator body. The main thing, you know, the main attraction here. And that is nicely wrapped up in some packing foam. Some nice puffy stuff. Let's try not to drop it on camera here. Ooh, it's okay, just hardware and zip ties and whatnot. But here we go. I went with the red just because, you know, I could, I can, I did, I want. I think the red would look pretty cool under there. Got some other random colors. I got the blue strut tower brace, which I don't even know if it's gonna have the clearance to fit after I install this thing. So that'll be later determined down the road. But yeah, this thing is very sweet, very cool, man. It's got these swivel fittings here on the top or bottom, top, bottom. Which one's which? I don't even know yet. A lot of different adjustments depending on your application. The mounting bracket has all these threaded holes. That way you can arrange it how you want it. Some more fittings on the side, up top. So a lot goes on this thing. Coolant actually runs through this thing, around it, to kind of keep the oil heated up. That way it can flow back to the engine, you know, efficiently. It's not going to get all gunked up. So That's kind of a cool feature on this model. A lot of other models I don't believe have that feature, which can result in, I guess, inefficient oil return processing. So yeah, this is it. AIG, baby. Why do I keep saying that? IAG. Yeah, this thing's a beauty. This thing is beautiful. Try not to drop it here. So I'd really like to get this thing installed like ASAP, but it's only Wednesday and I don't have the time to set aside. So it's basically going to be a weekend project for me. IAG does include some very, very detailed instructions. This is just 2 pages of like 45, I think there is. I just wanted to print out just the layout on everything. Basically a rundown of all the things that are included. Makes it easy to identify all the hoses because as you can see, there's quite a lot of spaghetti up in here. So we have our fittings, our hose clamps, some zip ties, our mounting bracket. And basically this is like a universal kit, as I already said earlier in the video. It works with some other models, so you're not necessarily going to be using every single thing in the kit. At least that's what they say. As you guys probably noticed, there's plenty of other videos out there on the internet. But I'm just going to document my process, my experience, any obstacles, any roadblocks, any things to watch out for that I can maybe warn other people with the same year, make, and model of my car. That would be good. Passing it on to the Subaru community, hopefully helping a fellow Subaru out, giving a heads up. Or they could just read the directions and do it right the first time. I guess that's going to do it for this quick little unboxing and review of my new IAG air oil separator. Pretty excited about it. Hopefully it's going to make my motor go long miles and work long time for long ways. And we don't want any more smoke in the exhaust. We don't want any more oil blow by. We want to keep the oil in the oil pan and nowhere else. Not in the intake, not in the cylinders. Well, I guess lubricating, yes. We don't want any failed head gasket smoke coming out the pipe when it's really just oil in the intake burning. That being said, we're going to get out of here. I got to go. I'm out of time. I'll see you guys on the next video, and we'll be installing this bad boy. Hopefully, hopefully everything goes smoothly, but you'll be along for the ride, so we'll see you guys then. All right, see you guys. I got to go.